My family left me out of the vacation I paid for. Hi, my name is Jake. I just got promoted to senior manager at work. Yeah, me. The guy who looks like he just rolled out of bed every day, wearing those old, worn-out clothes. But I haven't told my family yet. Every time I try to share something good, it just backfires. We had been planning a trip to the Bahamas, and I worked my ass off to make it happen, even though my family has always treated me like a joke. The poor one. The one who pays the bills. The one who covers my sister's tuition. The one they say will never make it in life. When I was a kid, they called me the rug boy. The neighborhood kids bullied me for my raggedy clothes. Even my own family sometimes laughed behind my back. Before this promotion, we had planned a family trip to the beach. I was so excited. I worked extra shifts and skipped lunches just to save money. I wanted to surprise them. I even paid for everything. Tickets, hotel, food, even little souvenirs. I thought maybe, just maybe, this trip would change how they see me. That I could finally be the one who provides, not the one they pity. So there I was, frustrated, angry, sad, and hurt, standing alone at the airport clutching a fake ticket my sister had photoshopped. No family to join me, no one to share the trip with. I thought this would be my chance to finally spend time with my family and feel their love. But no, they tricked me. I called my sister and asked, "Why would you do this to me? I paid for everything. I even gave you pocket money to buy souvenirs for your girlfriends." She just laughed and said, "Relax, bro. It's just a joke. A harmless prank per se. You're always so serious. Lighten up." I told her, "This isn't funny. I worked so hard for this. I did daily overtime. I haven't even proposed to my girlfriend yet because I wanted to do that after our trip." She laughed again, mocking me, and said, "That's your problem now. We deserve this trip. It's been a crazy year. Look on the bright side. At least you can stay home and rest as much as you want. It's what you wanted, right? To relax and rest?" Then she abruptly ended the call. But here's the crazy part. While they were busy laughing, a stranger overheard my story. A tech entrepreneur calmly approached me as I was wiping away tears of frustration and said, "I like your spirit, kid. How about I offer you a job at my company?" The offer caught me completely off guard. I blinked, unsure if I'd heard right. "A job? Here? Now?" I asked, my voice shaky. The entrepreneur smiled warmly. "Yeah, I need someone who's driven, who's willing to grind and prove themselves. You've got that fire. Don't waste it on people who don't appreciate you." I hesitated, my mind flashing back to my family, their betrayal, their laughter. But something inside me sparked. Maybe this was the break I needed. Maybe this was my chance to rewrite my story. Without a second thought, I accepted. Over the next few months, I threw myself into the new job. The work was challenging, but I loved every minute of it. My boss became a mentor, and for the first time, I felt truly valued. My confidence grew, and so did my bank account. Then, one day, out of the blue, my sister called. "Hey, Jake, we messed up. We shouldn't have left you out. Can we meet?" I thought about the past, the pain, the betrayal, and the future I was building. I told her, "Let's talk. But this time, it's on my terms." That trip to the Bahamas, it never happened with them. But it did happen, with new friends I met through work, people who saw me for who I really am. And for the first time, I felt like I truly belonged. When my family finally returned from their trip, the house was eerily quiet. They expected me to be there, waiting like always, but I was nowhere to be found. Instead, the front door was cluttered with unopened bills, reminders of the expenses I had quietly covered for years. The silence screamed louder than any words could. My mom was the first to call, her voice sharp and angry. "Jake, where are you? Why didn't you come home?" I took a deep breath and told her the truth. calmly but firmly. I'm not your son anymore. Not really. I was never your son. I was your ATM, your backup plan, the one you expected to pay for everything without thanks. I worked hard to be part of this family, but you never saw me. You never considered me. There was a long pause on the other end. I could hear the weight of her shock, maybe even regret, but I stood my ground. I've found a new family, one that values me for who I am, not what I can give. I'm done being invisible. I'm done being taken for granted. That day marked a turning point. I didn't just walk away from a house. I walked toward a future where I belonged, where I was respected, and where I finally felt free. Since that moment, my life has changed in ways I never imagined. I finally proposed to my girlfriend, the woman who stood by me through every low and every high. We bought a house together, a place filled with love and laughter, and even got a car that we both enjoy. Now, we have 2 beautiful little babies who remind me every day what family truly means. Meanwhile, my old family sold off the house I once called home. They're now living in a small apartment, and my sister, who once depended on me, was forced to work and pay for her own expenses while attending community college. I don't harbor bitterness. I hope they learn from what they made me feel and from what they did to me. I hope they find their own peace and grow from this experience. And again, this is Jake, the guy my family used as an ATM, the one they left out of the vacation I paid for. But now, I'm okay. Like and share for more Reddit stories.